Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hacking Self Storage. It is Thursday morning, I think now. Pre-record these. I think it's Thursday morning. We're going through Wrexham's monthly figures. I did put this in the newsletter, mrselfstorage.com, and the headline was Mansfield. And I was like, oh no, I've done it again. I've made a mistake on the headline, but never mind. It increases engagement because you guys all tell me that I'm stupid. And then that guy helps the algorithm. So everybody's a winner, apart from me, because then you think I'm stupid, which, to be fair, sometimes. Right. So Wrexham, I want to point out that overall a great month, but not all sites are great months. I don't know if it's tomorrow we're talking about Gulf Road. Not a good month. In fact, spoiler alert, I think it's got it 2 out of 10. Right, let's get to Wrexham. Don't forget to head over to mrselfstorage.com. Right, let's talk about the headlines, the higher view first of all. Quotes were okay, but you wouldn't expect more because we turned off PPC ads because we was full, and so we did a little bit more of a shop fit. Basically, at Wrexham, when we bought it, the corridors, I kid you not, were 15 foot wide internally. 15 foot wide. Who does that? The old owners, because they wanted to be able to get a car in and drive it in. I shit you not. Um, Wrexham will be making 200 grand a year. And the people who had it before me said that it was making 10 grand a year, but it really wasn't. And it's little decisions, little decisions. I give them 90 grand for the business, but there's already money in the accounts and stuff. But we've been put out loads of times in the podcast and YouTube. So yes, it cost me 90 grand, but just a tweaks here, tweaks there. We've done nothing major. But if it's making 200 grand, you can get £1 million for it. And so the difference between 90 grand and £1 million, just like a few tweaks. I almost feel, well, I do feel a little bit sad for him, a little bit guilty because it's knowledge. And I think it's common sense, but it's not common sense to everybody because if it's common sense to everybody would be doing it. And so, yeah, I just feel a little bit guilty for him, a little bit sad that they haven't maximized the opportunity, it's an amazing opportunity. And but I suppose their losses are gain. So anyway, so we put some more rooms in basically and made sure the corridors are smaller, freestanding units. And that's why we turned off Google Ads because we was almost full inside. We have to turn them back on again because we had a really bad start to February, but that's another matter. Right, let's focus on January. Quotes were okay. Conversions were okay. We're 89% full, so we don't have all the unit types available. Cancelled and expired reservations were 10. I put so not too bad. That's 10%, by the way. That's not good at all. You don't want cancelled reservations to be 10%, but I think that's maybe because so it was only one, but so we only had one cancelled reservation, but it's still 10% of our move-ins and stuff. So yeah, it wasn't ideal, but it's a very small sample size. Cost to acquire customer, my benchmark, under £100. So it was under £100, so all good. I think it was only just under £100. What was it here? Let's have a look. Yeah, it was 99.82%. So yeah, it was only just under 100, but it was under 100. So I'm taking it all day long. So we're happy with that. So if we're paying £100 to move somebody in, then the lifetime value of a customer is, for argument's sake, £1,000. So it's all good. Square foot moved in was actually good for January, very good in fact. Square foot moved out wasn't great. It was a 13% churn rate. Net square foot was over 300 square foot up for the month. So can't complain at that. 300 square foot up in January. I'm having that. Yeah, I'm happy. 80% occupied. Average insurance sold was 4K. There seems to be a problem with our insurance at the minute. We've had a poor month for insurance, so something that we need to look at there because all month it seems to be poor month everywhere. Revenue, it was our best month ever for revenue, which is really good. How much did we take? Say exactly how much we took. Actual revenue, including VAT, is 25,000 for the month. That is really, really good. But let's not forget on this is Stripe because this isn't on Space Manager. Yeah, this is not true period revenue. Some are on true period revenue. Some are on actual money coming into the bank. So we've got to know the difference because it's actual money coming into the bank. You've got a bit of December's money in there. You've got Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, sorry, and you've got the day before. I don't know. You've got a little bit of money coming across from December comes in, but when we want open or Saturday and Sunday, so it comes across to January. So it inflates it a little bit, but it was still a really, really good month for revenue. What else can we tell you? The amount of quotes, we had 49 quotes, so one good, it was less than Beverly, but we turned off ads. So not too bad with no ads. 10 reservations, 10 move-ins, so 20% conversion rate, one cancelled reservation. Um, Square foot moved in 1,850, square foot moved out. Sorry, square foot moved in 1,985 in total, and 1,665 moved out. So we're 320 up for the month. Um, yeah, there's this the chain rate. The chain rate isn't good at all. 13%. Average customer value is 174. That's for the month. For average customer value per month is 174. So that's not too bad. I like that. We're getting it up there a little bit. Just have a swig of coffee. And overall, the score for this site is 8 out of 10. Honestly, I'm so happy with Wrexham. It's a pain in the bum to get there because we haven't got a cluster. We've got nobody around there. So it is a pain in the ass. Poor old James set off at 4 o'clock the other day. And little stupid things like we got a quote for some lights, and James for outside lights and inside lights, as it happens, because we're never there really, really early. And so we didn't know, but the businesses around there, they have lights on all the way through the night, floodlights, and their floodlights light up our site, fully lit up. Our container park is fully lit up because of for, for people next door, the other businesses in the area. And so we've got this quote that we don't need. We don't actually need that. All we need is internal lights. That's it, new internal lights, because we're trying to up level all our sites at the minute. And so all we need is new internal lights. And if we get the internal lights sorted, then guess what? We're good. We're golden. And we don't need them outdoor ones. So James going there, setting up at 4 o'clock the madhead from his house. He got there at like 7 when it was still dark. And said, Dean, do you know what? Took a picture. Look how bright it is. We don't need lights. They've already got lights. Why would we waste our money? And so it's little things like that that we don't know. If it was closer, if somebody was there, then, it would be it would be easier because we'd know straight away. But it so happens that we only knew because James went so early. And so, by the way, what I'm trying to say is we've got two options. Either we sell this site when we get to maturity, or or we buy some more sites in the area, or look for some more sites to open in the area. Excuse me, Sam. Ultimately, I want to try and get a cluster. But if somebody wants to come and offer me over 7 figures for it, you can have it. DeanBoo@iCloud.com. So yeah, but they're the two options. We either get more or we take the cash from it and then open more sites with that cash. So yeah, I don't quite know what we're going to do, and it'd be handy actually because I could buy my dad out with that money. He's got 25% share, I think, or 30%. I don't know. It's complicated. Right, all right, my friends. So that is Wrexham, 8 out of 10. Solid month for January. Obviously, there's room to improve, definitely. But overall, really, really happy with that site. So speak to you soon. Love you. Appreciate you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.